Alright. That's as good as it's getting. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. I hope you're all doing well. We're on the floor, as you can tell. Hopefully you're still here. Hello, Petunia. Hello, Ryan. I have to put the chat up on my phone. Oh my gosh, look at the screen now. Why? Why? Why does it do this to me? Okay. We're gonna... What do I even do now? Oh my gosh, this is a mess. I tried to fix something and obviously... Oops, didn't do that. Obviously it didn't work very well. You know what? Let's just delete that one. Move this one up. So the box for the chat, I could stretch it out a little bit. There we go. It's gonna look kind of silly because it's not gonna fill in all the way, I don't think. I don't know. Hello! Good day, Omega. Hope you guys are having a good day / evening. Welcome to the floor of the collection room. We're gonna do our best. I have to put chat on my phone because the chat on the screen is very far away right now. So sorry for the rudeness of looking at my phone for a second. Alright, there we go. So, let me turn the volume down too, because or else we're going to end up having an echo. I hope you all are doing well. This is very strange for me being on the floor to do this, but this is what we are working on. We're working on Ushka. Specifically, I'm going to start working on the collar tonight. So, we're gonna attempt this. Next stream hopefully won't be as chaotic. I am like all jittery because I took whatchamacallit, Sudafed for my allergies. So I'm like all jittery and all over the place. Hello Lena. Yes, Lena. I always want to say Layla. It just pops into my head. Hello, hope you're doing well. Alright, so my idea for the collar of this is, I'm using like all things that I own because, you know, I hope you're doing well and you're having a lovely night. I am having a pretty lovely night, thank you. But, yeah, so I'm using all stuff that I own because I went to a thrift store yesterday to see if there was anything that I could pick up and find and use. And, or not yesterday. What day was it? Thursday. Wow, that's not anywhere near yesterday. What? No, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and their fabric wasn't on sale, so that's what I was thinking of. But no, I went to thrift stores on Thursday, and I didn't quite find anything that would work for the cosplay, sadly. So instead, I'm just using stuff I have, which is totally fine. I'd rather do that anyways, because then I save money. But let's see. Has-Been Hotel has DVD copies. Unlike Miraculous Ladybug, I didn't know that. I might have already fixed that problem before I knew it wasn't a problem. So, but good to know. Good to know. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Sorry for asking, but who is this character from? Hello, Playlit. Hope you're having a good day / evening. So it's from Psycho Cuties. It's a little animated show on YouTube. I believe it's fairly new, at least the animation is. It's cute though, it's very short too. It's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's, well yeah, I was gonna say disturbing, but I guess like it technically is, but it's cute and I really like the, you know, the design of the characters and such. Here, I'm gonna move the chat down on the screen if I can manage to do this without screwing anything up. There we go, put it right in the middle. Howdy, howdy, how's it going? It's going good, Scooter. I guess I can kind of see from here. Let me do this. This would be, they will be easier than looking at my phone to look up at you guys there. Just, it's about my eyesight at that point. But yeah, you know, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll attempt to do that. I can at least see, because also I'm looking down to make sure I got like everybody, you know, who sent something new. Up here I can, I don't know, I can barely explain things. Can you hear the cat? Oh my goodness. You can't wait to see me cosplaying as the monster girl or whatever that character is supposed to be. She is a reanimated corpse sewn together from dead kittens. That's the I believe that is what she's technically supposed to be. So anyways, the idea for the collar Because yes, again, here you go. Here's the little array of stuff that I printed out, so I had an idea. So the collar needs to be kind of chunky and not completely like tight around her neck, which is gonna be nice for the con in case, you know, in case it gets a little warm. So I got this nice little belt thing to reuse. I don't know what this was originally off of, but so I'm gonna use this as the base. And then this is from one of my husband's old jackets that he retired, because I cut pieces off of stuff to save to use for stuff like this. So I'm going to first get this to the right size around my neck, and I have a little mirror so I can figure out what looks, ooh, that was really close to the microphone, sorry. So I can see what looks best. And then I'm going to sew this to this, and then I'm going to paint it. I actually don't know if we're going to use the hot glue tonight, but I'll tell you right now, when I do end up using hot glue, I am going to stick my finger in it, because half the time I do that intentionally to push things down, and I just burn myself. It's, I'm always like, oh well. And I just kind of let my fingers sit there, because I'm like, well, I'm already burned. Yay, dead corpse scale. Stargazer, what's up, my glibglobs? Ted in the house, hello. His house. Nice, Ted. Glad you could join us. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so I keep doing this. I'm gonna do this a million times because my brain is like all over the place. And I'm a little, like, okay, so I'm also running on very little sleep from last night because because my allergies have been horrible. I had finally was like, oh yeah, I could take Sudafed. And then I did that yesterday, and then I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m., and then I woke up at 6. So I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, and I am hyped up beyond belief still. It is ridiculous. I guess that's not too loose, right? Is that too loose? I guess that looks okay. That looks okay, I guess. We'll say that's okay. So I'll see you, Scooter. Good night, Scooter. Oh, hello, Scooter. You're heading out. You're sleeping at work. Have a good one. Yes, have a good one, Scooter. Good luck at work tomorrow. I also have work. I'm just I'm just choosing to do this instead. That's all. Instead of sleep, that is. Work will still happen. Hello, Holy Night. And yes, I hope you have a good one, Scooter. Ted, hi and bye, Scooter. Okay, I'm sleep deprived too. I need to sleep, but I don't want to miss another stream from you. Oh, it's okay, Lena. I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday too. I'll be streaming Dream Tank Match, and then I think the stream after that, I'm trying to think. I get confused by my own schedule. I have to look it up. I really need to print it out and put it up here. Also, so this is my sewing machine on the ground, and I am going to sew using my kneecap. This is actually how I prefer sewing. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cap off the end that I just cut, so that way I don't just rip it off at some point, because if I don't do it right now, I'm going to forget. The cool thing is I don't have to worry about the color of the string, because I'm going to paint it all red anyways. So it should be all good. Question for you. Do you know how to swim? As someone for the South, I always wonder if people who live in the North know how to swim. Yes, I grew up, my parents had a swimming pool. We had a above ground pool, and they still have an above ground pool actually, which is really nice. But yeah, I was in camp, so I took swimming lessons, but I also, I pretty much everyone I know knows how to swim. So at least in New Jersey, I'd say pretty much everybody knows how to swim. Everybody I know knows how to swim. I have never met someone who doesn't know how to swim. And I think that mostly comes from like summer camps and things that people go to if they didn't have a pool themselves. But I lived in a very, like, growing up, I lived in a very diverse place, meaning like income wise. So usually, even if it wasn't like only the rich kids had pools, because we were not rich by any means, we were lower middle class, but it was very interesting because you had families who like inherited houses there and stuff, and the area, you know, my house growing up was over 200 years old, so it was like you had a lot of people who always lived there, and then it became more expensive to live there. Like, I couldn't afford to live there now, but you had people move in who had money, so even if you didn't have a pool, you generally knew someone who did. That's kind of where I was going with that. But I don't know how. But you missed 14 minutes of the stream? Oh, don't worry, Ryan. I was having issues figuring out the whole chat thing anyways. Alright, is this gonna fling right out of there? Well, it's giving me a little bit of a chance. Maybe I might be better off if I sew it again, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna sew it again just to make double sure that that doesn't come off. But it's a Jersey thing. What's a below ground pool then? A below ground pool is a pool that's flush with the ground. So it's called an in-ground pool. And it's when, like, all of a sudden, like, you know, you'd have a fence. In New Jersey, you have to have a fence, I believe, legally. That's what the rich people had. If you had an above ground pool, you weren't rich. But you were probably middle class. I mean, we had family. It was so crazy. We had families who had like private jets and elevators in their homes, and then we had families who like relied on the school to feed their children lunch. Like, it was crazy how all over the place we were. But pools, like an in-ground pool, is flush with the ground, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I could probably explain that better, but I was quoting South Park. Oh, it's a Jersey thing. This is a Jersey stream. It is. It is a Jersey stream. My hot chocolate is not warm anymore, so it's not taste very good. In Florida, you just drive 10 minutes and you're at a beach. I don't really like the beach, to be honest, but I'm scared of the ocean, so that's why. And I don't live near the shore. I'm the opposite side of New Jersey, so. I mean, I could still drive there and it takes, I don't know, probably about 2 hours. I don't know. I haven't driven to the shore myself, and the last time I went to a beach, I think I went to Maryland. Ocean City. Alright, there we go. That's not coming undone, if you guys want to see what I'm doing. This is one thing with like doing the stream like this, is I really can't have the hand cam set up because of how everything is. But it's all good. It's fine. I was also so happy when I plugged in this that it didn't pop the circuit breaker. I was like, oh, this could be bad. The only thing I miss about the South was the close proximity to Florida beaches. Cali beaches are alright, but Florida beaches are something else. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Jersey beaches, like, I don't, when I went as a kid, I don't remember it being anything special, to be honest with you. Was the stream supposed to be on Saturday? Because I thought you said there was going to be one no, so originally on Saturday, there was a possibility that my daughters were going to have a sleepover, and they didn't. But because I couldn't get the has-been video completely edited and up, I wanted to make sure I streamed for you guys. So I decided to do the stream tonight. So, like, my kids are here. My thought was originally, I was like, oh, I'll do the cosplay stream. I'll, like, work on my cosplay. And I was going to be brave and sing for you all, because I'm sure you all would love that. And because at the convention, my hope is to have enough guts to actually do karaoke this time. But I cannot sing right now because it will wake the children up. So that's why I was like, oh, on Saturday. But my kiddos will either be having a sleepover this Wednesday or next Wednesday. If it happens this Wednesday, it doesn't really affect anything for you guys because I'm streaming Dream Tank Match anyways. But if it happens the following Wednesday, I'll probably stream again doing cosplay stuff because I really need to work on this stuff. Like, I'm working on what I can because I need to lose weight for a lot of the costumes. But the Lane one and the Ushka one, or Mimi, like, they were in sweaters, so I don't have to worry about it as much. I could start working on it because it's going to be oversized anyways. And you have been to Pensacola with your family in 2022. Basements would just be pools. Wait, what? Petunia, and there's Florida men out there. Well, my basement does technically have a pool, kind of. I mean, you can go swimming in the cistern. I don't recommend it, but you could. Yeah, and no one has basements in Florida. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I didn't know that until recently. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I missed that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, go 3 feet under and you reach water in Florida. Really? That's interesting. Or are you kidding? I'm just so gullible. I'm like, what? Pensacola is a nice place with some pretty good beaches. Interesting. I don't know where Pensacola is. This whole time I nicknamed you Mom without realizing you're actually a mom, LOL. I thought that's why you were calling me Mom, Lena. That's what I was like, oh, that's fitting. Copus Christ Beach. I'm really sorry. Christie Beach. I'm so sorry if I don't read. I am like, again, I'm not near it, and I should have put my glasses on, but now they're downstairs. There's no sense in going and getting them now. Was something else too. I still don't know if I liked it, loved it, or hated it. That's interesting. That's very conflicting. Worst part about Florida, though, is that hurricanes hit every year. That's why I would never live in Florida. That and the humidity. Oh, and the love bugs. They gross me out. I'm not a big fan of bugs. I can deal with some bugs, but not those things. Well, it's Florida. What do you think? Oh, I'm like sewing into nothing with my kneecap. Okay. Let me now. That's the piece I don't need anymore. Where's the stuff I'm working on? Is it all? It is all on my lap. Oh yeah, before the stream, 30 minutes before the stream, I was looking for my iPod charger. Like, I have 3 iPods I managed to find up here. I can't find my original one. And I was like, are any of these charged? Because usually when I do cosplay stuff, I listen to music, but I can't listen to music because they're all like copyrighted. So I was like, oh, I could have my like headphones on and talk to you guys and still listen to stuff. And I realized that my CD player, like my big chonky CD player, I could technically put that on, but I was like, then I have to move all the wires and everything because I only got so many outlets up here. It would not be worth it. Let's see. Yeah, Petunia, but the past years have been really rough on houses. Yeah, I can't imagine the hurricanes. I only remember one hurricane like hitting New Jersey, and that was when I was a little kid, and that was Hurricane Katrina. That was like forever ago. But that was like not great. I can't imagine having them often. It's not the heat that gets you, but the humidity, yeah. Oh dear, I called you Mom because I always see you as a mom figure, I guess, right? Well, there you go. Maybe that's why. Oh, today you listened to one of the Gug CD, or Girls and Panzer CDs, I'm guessing, dramas, and then the one I listened to, Clara, has baby pictures of Katusha. How did she get them from her dad? And then Nona asked for one. None of that surprised me. And love bugs are actually really cute because they bond together for life, and if you separate one, the other dies. Oh, Playlet, that's so tragic. That's so cute and tragic. What's up, yo? Hello, Link. Hope you are having a good day / evening. I'm gonna have a different setup, so I'm like staring over here. We're working on cosplay, sewing on the ground. Hopefully not hot gluing. Not yet, at least. Hello there, Chovy. Oh, is your profile picture Chovy? See, I can't see it from here. That's awesome. Katrina Katrina was really rough on everyone down here. Yeah, I just remember Katrina was like really bad for everybody. Yeah. Yep. I mean, oh, duh. Oh my god. Is Ryan in the chat? Ryan, did I really just forget Hurricane Sandy? Never mind. I do remember one. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just lining these 2 things up. And then cutting. She has like a little yellow part, which I'm assuming is supposed to like be metal or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna work on making this red. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing for that, because I haven't thought too hard about it. I did figure out, I can't figure out which way I want my hair to go. I did figure out what I want to do with the hat though. So I have this skirt that I don't like. It doesn't suit my body well. But the fabric is stretchy. So she has like that little hat thing. So I'm going to cut this. And then to make the ears, I have these pieces of plastic that are now nowhere to be seen. Also, can you guys hear the cat? Because she's really freaking loud on my end. The chat's kind of like, jumping off the side of the box a little bit. Oh. There you go. So far, your Ushka cosplay. Are you going to paint your face blue or not? I go back and forth on that because so I've seen someone do that, and I don't want it to be too dark. There's the plastic, by the way. These plastic pieces that I have that are things. They're just again. I just reuse everything. They're from like those grocery bags, those fancy ones. Because in New Jersey, we don't have plastic bags because we're so cool. So everybody has absurd amounts of reusable bags, and these were in the bottom of one. I don't like them very much. Anyways, let's go back up and catch up. Watch the NASCAR race. It was the best race in Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, I'll have to ask my grandpa because he's still a pawpaw. It's his official name. Because I think he still watches the races. But yeah, so in regards to the blue, I'm also kind of nervous about it like wiping off. Plus, I'm wearing this cosplay 2 times. See, I'm a little neurotic. I already planned out like when I'm doing cosplays, and the thing is, the like con schedule isn't out yet. So, I'm gonna be cosplaying her on Friday and Saturday, but only for part of the day because I have 5 cosplays, but technically 6 because the one is a swimsuit. But that one's easy. Like, that's pretty much done. So I'm like, do I want to do the blue? Because then I'd have to take it off and do a different one. And plus, like, if I don't want to get blue on anything. I don't know. I've never done, like, full face paint and stuff like that. What show is the cat ear costume from? It's from Psycho Cuties. It's Russian, so her actual name is Ushka, but the English version has her as Mimi. It's like her alias, I guess. So, question, do you guys get silkworms up north? I don't know. I mean, I've heard of silkworms. I can't say I've seen them, but that doesn't mean that we don't. Never heard of Nona and Clara so happy it scares you holy night. Are you going to are you gonna face paint? So the other reason I'm like, I kind of want to, just because I want to do the stitches on her arms. If I can get it not to have glare, and also remember that this is inverted. She has like stitches right here on her wrists. So I kind of want to do that, and if I do that, I feel like I need to do the whole thing. I don't know. I don't want to be too dark blue either. I still want it to be pale, because she's like really pale blue. I don't know. I'd have to look up more about it. I guess it's like the least of my concerns, because if I can get everything else like to look right, I think it'll be fine. But I'm definitely gonna have pink contacts. I'm pretty excited. I found the ones I think I want, but like, I wanted to get orange contacts because my little 8-bit character, which I will only be wearing if I go to the rave, which I have to get the balls to go to the rave, but she has one orange eye, and when I originally dressed up as her, I guess, I had the orange eye, but Pinky Paradise, which is the website I generally get my contacts from, doesn't have any orange lenses, so I'm like, well, I either gotta find a different place, and so if I have to order from a different place, I don't want to just order the pink ones from here, because I'd rather combine shipping, because, you know, I'm cheap. So, yeah, that's what that. Also, because of Lena, there's been times in my head where I called you mom, and anytime I inevitably go stop, brain stop, I don't care. You can call me mom. It's fine. I am a mom, so you're not wrong. Only problem with love bugs is that some kids will separate the bugs, and that just kills them. Oh no! I don't think they know any better, though. No, they don't know any. I didn't know that. I just didn't like them when I went to Disney and they were flying all over and they were like landing on me. I don't appreciate. Bugs are okay until they're on me, unless they're ants, in which case they die. I hate ants. Hate ants so much. We have carpenter ants in our mudroom right now too. Face paint blue. You're going with the blue man group. Yeah, exactly. I don't want it to be too dark. In this case, women. Blue man group. She can wear a bold cap, lol. OMG, Psycho Cuties is such a cool title. Why am I only learning of this now? Russian anime sounds interesting. I was randomly, so when I got into Has-Been, it got introduced to me because apparently, like, I get it because it's got like that kind of interesting, different art style to it, but it's not like Has-Been. It's fun. I'm trying to think of what other show to compare it to. It's kind of like... I don't know why, but Ren and Stimpy is coming to mind. I don't think that's accurate either, because it's not like Ren and Stimpy. What I do recommend is there's the animation that the creator made for Elevator Man by Oingo Boingo, the song. They made for Dr. Massacrick, who is the dude in it, and that's the whole thing. I'm going as Mimi, or Ushka, and my husband's going as the doctor who created her, so that'll be cool. That'll be a lot of fun, I think. But it's really cute, and it's different. Again, there's only 2 episodes out so far, and there's different channels that have been dubbing them into English, but I like the Russian version. If you're gonna look up one of the English ones, Small Town Studio, his channel took off because of them, because of Psycho Cuties and his Massacre English dub. And if you have to take the makeup off and then paint your face blue isn't worth it, maybe you could pass on doing that. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm like, could you do the stitches as black paint? I could do the stitches with black. I also am like, I want to do it, but ultimately, I don't think you'd see it. Like, if you look at this picture of her wrists don't show. The only reason that's like that is because she goes like this at one point. So I'm like, I probably don't even need to do the stitches, to be honest. I just kind of wanted to. You only found out about this anime today, and now you have to watch it? Yeah, you might as well. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't know. It's different. It's different. It's weird and different, and I don't know, I like that. By the way, may the 4th be with you. Ah, yes. And also with you. I don't do Star Wars, but I was listening to a different stream actually earlier, and they brought that up, and I was like, oh. I'd rather call you an older sister than mom. Hey, that's fair too. I am technically an older sister as well, so there you go. I have a younger brother. Forgot about it's Star Wars Day. Yes, it is. Try killing a hornet and you just get stung. Don't think I've ever been stung by a hornet. I've been stung by wasps. That was my own fault as a kid. And I got stung by a yellow jacket when they decided to invade our room last year. So, stung me right on the foot. I was so mad. I had my weighted blanket, and we picked it up, we shook it, because I was like, I'm kind of scared to sleep in here with all the bees, but okay. Picked it up, shook the blanket to make sure there's no bees, literally laid down, and the moment I laid down, I was like, good night, bees. Please don't sting me tonight. That sucker stung me right on the foot. I was so mad. My husband was out in the living room playing video games. I crawled out there because I didn't want to I was just like, you bastard. I crawled out there. I was like, it's still, and I didn't want to look because it was still on my foot. I was like, it's on my foot. Help me. My husband tried to get it off. It flew away. I mean, obviously it's dead at this point, but I was like, really? Oh my god. Hello. What did you play? What did playing Transform... Oh, are you playing Transformers, White? Very cool. Same. You think of me as bigger sister. Hello, Mom. Now everyone's just gonna call me Mom and Mom. That is a-okay. Magical cartoon kitty, who's technically a zombie. By the way, I'm gonna show... Okay, have fun, Petunia. Good luck getting clean. I've been stung by a wasp, but never a bee. Yeah. Had a bee sting in my thigh. Are you saying thigh? My dad got stung in the eye? Oh god, how did that happen? Hello, Mr. Gibbs. Hope you're having a good day / evening. How did that happen, Link? That's horrible. Hello, the bees sound like they suck. Yes, bees do suck. I'm crazy though. I kind of want bees, like a beehive thing in the backyard to make my own honey, but I don't like bees, so I don't really know how that'd go. Probably not well for me, but you know. Oh my goodness. Bee stung you in the neck. Listening to your babysitting stories sounds like kids just wanting to hang out with an older sister. Yeah, that's true. I think it was a lot of that, for sure. Which, because I kind of did play that. It wasn't like a babysitter was like, I really only got serious if they, like, were acting bad. But all the kids I babysat were super chill. There was only a couple of times where I had issues and, you know, it was like, they're kids. It's gonna happen. So I'm gonna start pinning this, by the way, while I talk to you guys. I will inevitably stab myself. Don't worry. I have some feeling in my fingers, but not much. Not at this point. Poor mom getting stung. It's fine. What's your homeland address? Nah, dude. I already answered you. I'm not doxing myself, Wyatt. No matter how many times you ask, it's not happening. Everyone calling you mom, but never forget that I called her that first. Lena. Oh. I do lifeguarding, and there are so many wasps at your pool. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I can imagine. That does not sound fun. We have yellow jackets under our porch. It seems like they're always going to be there. Because that's how they were getting into our room. And they were trying. One of them got stuck in our window recently. And I was like, you're trying to get in our room, you little turd. I do not appreciate that. It was weird. So, speaking of bugs, the first year we moved in here, we had, like, earwigs. Like, an earwig infestation. It was horrible. We did absolutely nothing, and I haven't seen them since. Knock on wood that they never come back. But earwigs are just gross. Especially when they're in everything. Because they like to hide, like, in little sneaky places. So all of a sudden you pick up a towel and there's a freaking earwig on it. Yeah. Gross. Gross. You had 5 wasps stinging on your back? Oh my gosh, at once? And hello, Jose. Sorry, I worked with a Jose. That's why I said that. Hope you're having a good day / evening. But sorry, the bee stung in your tongue? Oh gosh. Wait, how did it get? I've heard of it, bees like to get in people's beers. I've heard of that. I don't drink beer, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. But I have heard of that happening to people. All of a sudden they get stung. It's just horrible. You know, I'm just gonna sew right down the middle because I don't think it's really, should I do that? Maybe I shouldn't. Sew right down the middle. Let's sew on the side. Sew on the side. Put this back over here. Move my legs back around. How have kids' names? Dude, I'm not Y8. You don't need to know this information about me. It's a little personal. Can you name that stupid singing girl? Oh no, the one from Shark Team that I can never remember, with the white hair. No, I can't name the stupid singing girl. I haven't tried to learn anybody's name since not knowing anybody's name. We're gonna loosen the stitch. I don't need it to be that crazy. I just need it to be enough that it stays. They even have a gross name. Earwigs? Yeah, right? They're awful. Talking about bees reminds me of the stupid name that's worse than 9/11. 3 bee stings? What? Wait, what? A stupid meme? Oh, what's worse than 9/11? 3 bee stings? Oh, that's awful. Had fun. Hello there. They even have a gross name. Yeah, is that a cat in the background? Yeah. So the kitten was very adventurous today. She went downstairs. She's adorable, but she's still very like apprehensive, especially around the kids. So she generally stays up here. And you know, she likes to sing throughout the night. That's what you're hearing right now. She won't come in here. I could try to bring her in here, but she's just gonna run away and possibly scrape me. She doesn't really like to be held. She loves to be pet though. As long as you're alone. That's the issue though. Like if my husband comes, like she's cool with me and she's cool with my husband, but if my husband came up when I'm like petting her, she tries to run away and hide. She's very skittish, but she was a stray, so I get it. She's still, you know, apprehensive, but now she's not really like kitten size anymore. Now she's really, honestly, she's really tall. She's a long cat. She's very tall and very, her tail is like as long as her whole body. She's like the longest tail I've ever seen on a cat. She's a little calico tabby mix. She's adorable. Her name is, well, so, very mature of us. Very mature story here. And I'm joking. Basically, my daughters wanted to name her Cheesy, and I wanted to name her Shadowheart, like from Baldur's Gate. So we basically decided to combine those names, because I was like, oh, hi, if she's Shadowheart, I can nickname her Shark, because I'm very mature, you know? Like that, my sense of humor, amazing. So we decided we would go ahead and just combine the two names. So now she's, officially when she goes to the vets, she's Shadowheart, but we decided that her name now is just, Cheesy Shark, which is just amazing. The poor cat. That poor cat. Let's see. Playlit. I had a family of 4 rats die in my walls, and the smell was the absolute worst. Oh, I know. Dead mice used to die in my walls at my parents' house, because, again, old house. Oh, my God. It was always the worst, because you can't do anything. You're just like, oh, something died in the wall again. That's awful, though. There's that many of them. Ugh. Oh, boy. Oh boy, things are attached here now. Boop. Okay, I just watched Psycho Cuties. I see what you meant by Ren and Stimpy. OMG, I shipped them. Yes! Thank you! And so you agree though, Ted? Like Ren and Stimpy is the closest cartoon, because I'm like, yeah, it's disturbing, but it's not like Courage the Cowardly Dog or like anything like that. It reminds me very much Ren and Stimpy. For whatever reason, that's exactly, like, even though it's not like Ren and Stimpy, but that's the only thing I can kind of equate it to. You remember this? I remember this was when you were a little kid. My dad was drinking his Coke and didn't notice a bee. Oh, yep. The bee stuck in his throat. Oh my gosh, that's horrific, Link. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine a bee stuck in your throat. Oh, that's just, yeah, no. Oh, let's see, Holy Night. Wasp stole one of your solo cups because it was filled with Coke. I think I got it back eventually. Yeah, it didn't drown in it? Hello, this is White. My name is, you live in the okay. Y8, internet safety. Don't tell people where you live, okay, kiddo? I know you're young, so I'm going to, how do I just remove that comment? Okay, I deleted it for your own safety, Y8. I can't delete it on the screen, but don't share personal information like that, okay? At least you remember Yuzu now. I do! She's the Turtle Team one. That's not Momo or Anzu. Are you proud of me, Omega? Hi, Nick. I hope you're having a good day/evening. The name of the stupid singing girl is Flint. Is that what that says? Flint? Like flint and steel? It's easy to remember since she's a pirate, and pirates use flintlock, not pistols. Okay, I could try. I could try to remember that. Long been interesting. Lena, oh, by the way, love the Godzilla shirt you got on. This shirt, dude, this shirt was my brother's when he was in elementary school. Talk about a well-made shirt. Doesn't have a single hole in it. My brother wore it in elementary school, then hand-me-downed it to my mom, who then hand-me-downed it to me. For reference, my brother is in his 20s. Like, this shirt is at least probably 15 years old. And it's not, everything's perfect. Like, the printing isn't, like, all messed up, you know, like, printing after a while starts to chip and stuff. Nope. I mean, it's like, very, very slight, I guess, technically, if you wanted to, like, zoom in on it. But it's, like, best made shirt ever. I don't know where the heck we got it. But knowing my uncle, he probably got it, because he's, like, huge. That's where the Godzilla poster that I have was actually my brother's too. My uncle got that for him. He was big into giving us Godzilla stuff. I have a Godzilla plush that I actually need to sell one of these days. One Zilling is the only YouTube cartoon series I've seen. One Zilling? Is that what that says? I'll have to look that up, Omega. What kind of cartoon is it? Stargazer. I know, it was refreshing, and even though normies might find it disturbing, it was actually really sweet, especially episode 2, right? Right, right, Ted? Sorry, I almost called you Stargazer. Right? See, and I was like, oh, I love these characters. I love the designs, I love these characters, they're adorable. Yeah, it's disturbing, it's messed up. I don't care. I ship them too. It's cute. It's messed up, especially when you watch the Elevator Man thing, you're like, oh, because there's a possibility that he reanimated her, but she might have been dead because of him too, possibly. I don't know how canon the Elevator Man music video is, but that's kind of insinuated in that. You're autistic during falling a staircase. I know, Y8. You've shared that before, and I'm sorry that happened. You watched Onizi, and it was fine, but the fan base is crazy. I don't care about fan bases being crazy. It's not gonna stop me from liking things. I'm a Sonic fan. You can't do... I was into Five Nights at Freddy's when it first came out. There's nothing... Fandoms, it's fine. It's fine. And now I like Has-Been. It's fine. I know that there's cringy stuff. There's cringy stuff in every fan base. Not Girls and Panzer, though. I don't think I've seen anything very cringy out of this fan base, actually. Now I'm saying that. There is only one way to... that is one way to remember, LOL. Yeah, right, Omega, by, what's that called? Process of elimination. Wasps just float in any dark, and especially in the pool. Sometimes there's just 5 dead wasps on the top of the water. Yeah, honestly, so we get wasps every now and then up here. Like, meaning upstairs. And they don't bother me. The wasps seem fairly chill, at least the kind we get. So, I found a dead jewel wasp in here before, though. So anyways, now I have the 2 pieces connected. Let's see how it looks. I mean, I didn't sew the part right here together, but... there we go. That looks like a thing. It probably doesn't look that crazy to you guys here. I will go closer. You still don't look like a thing. Oh well, hold on. So, that's like the jacket that we had, and then I sewed this to the inside of it. So now it's like a chunky collar, and I don't have to use Velcro because I'm not a big fan of Velcro. So it's like that. And then on this side it looks like this. This I'm just going to end up gluing to this part. This I will have to hot glue actually. But so it'll look like this in the back. So it'll look fairly connected. It won't look too crazy. I think it'll look kind of official, maybe. Yo, best shirt ever, right, Lena? It is. It seriously is. Also, wanted to say this. I'm looking for a physical copy of Girls and Panzer Dream Tank Match. You and, Oki, Angels is as well. The cheapest I could find said it was $50, that's including shipping, and it is used. Could you find it on Amazon? Amazon had 2 copies left last time I looked for the Switch version. Or no, for the PlayStation 4 version. It all depends on what version you're trying to find. But, yeah, it's about that much new. I think it's like $55 new on Amazon. So, yeah. And you might want to watch, too, Holy Night, because... Well, I don't know. I don't know what's region locked and what's not. Siho, in the Discord, if you talk to him, he knows everything about getting your hands on that game. So I would reach out to him if you need help. Link, you used to own that shirt, was a long time. Oh, this shirt? Really? That's awesome. Godzilla 1985 is, to this day, my favorite Godzilla movie. I like Godzilla Final Wars and Godzilla 2000. As a kid, 2000... But, well, actually, no, both as a kid, actually. I like Godzilla Final Wars just because it has so many of the kaiju in it. The wasp was not stuck in it. I'm pretty sure that was taking a sip out of your Coke, and it took a long time. Oh, he was just, like, chilling on the side drinking it.
Godzilla Minus One is your favorite, was perfect film. I have not seen Godzilla Minus One. I have not seen any of the new Godzillas, really. Hi, Chownhound. Love my shirt. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I just highlighted the entire chat by accident. Oops. You love Godzilla, the old Godzilla roar over the modern one. Oh yeah, the old one's the best. 100%. Again, I haven't seen the new ones, but the old roar kicks ass, so. Oh no, I don't give a shit about fan bases either. That's why I ignore them. I'll look into the stuff, but I won't be a part of them. Like, I'll see the stuff that they do, because some of the stuff they create is neat, but, or else it's just very entertaining, but, yeah. In Girls and Panzer mode in, oh my gosh, I can't read that tape. I can't read that. Dub. Also Strike Witches mode in, also Contact Collector. Okay. I'm sorry, YA. I can't decipher. Let's see. Hello there, Chow. Godzilla Minus One's ending really got me, no joke, emotional. It handled PTSD and survivor's guilt really maturely. Interesting. Lena, you said OMG, same, that ending. Okay, I guess I gotta see Godzilla Minus One then. It doesn't need a sequel. I don't want a sequel. Some of the OVAs and movies are hard to find. Oh, dude, actually, speaking of old Godzilla, look what my brother just gave me. Godzilla, prepare yourself for the biggest battles the world has ever seen. He was like, you want this? It's like, yeah. I guess he was gonna get rid of it. Godzilla versus Megalon. Godzilla versus Gigan. Godzilla 1985. There you go. Ghidra, the three-headed monster. I always got confused as to why, like, it was called Ghidra. Like I called it Ghidra forever, and then people were like, no, it's Ghidorah. I'm like, but it was called Ghidra that one time, I swear. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. It's a pretty cool set. He just, I guess it's from our childhood. He just was like, I guess he was going to get rid of it. I was like, I'll put it in the collection. I don't think I have a VHS anymore. Because I don't even think I have my Earthworm Jim ones anymore, and I had those on VHS. I think I got them on DVD, and I was like, it's okay. But I also find it difficult to believe I got rid of VHSs, but I can believe it happened. Because I don't know where they are. I got my Dream Tank Match physical copy for $60. PS4, Amazon. Yeah, it's on sale last time I looked. That's why it's a little less. Do you have any experience with cosplay wigs? I'm trying to make the wig look nice in my cosplay, but I've got no experience on hair and wigs. Yes, I do have experience on wigs. I'm trying to think if I have a picture of this. I went as Roadhog to Comic-Con 2017. That was the craziest wig I ever did. So, it's for the Mimi wig, I'll do that on stream. And you'll get to see what I do. I'm gonna have to use a lot of hot glue and hairspray. But yes, I do have experience. It's hard though to explain without, like, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it's one of those things where I could do it and show you better than I could explain it. You've all formats of Girls and Pens are nice. You're back. Welcome back, Petunia. Your Godzilla top 3, Ted, is Godzilla 1985, Minus One, and Godzilla vs. Megalon. Well, there you go. I got two of them. Got two of them on VHS right there. You're going to bed. Good luck with the cosplay. Thank you, Playlit. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, buddy. Make sure nightmares don't kill you. What is this, Petunia? Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, I haven't seen you for a long time. Oh wow, the old tapes. Had the Megalon when I was a kid. My dad bought it for me. Nice. Nintendo Switch on Amazon is $69. I'll definitely ask him before you buy one. Yeah, definitely reach out to him and see what he says. I like Megalon, Godzilla vs. Megalon solely because that dumb drop kid. Wait, the dumb drop kick Godzilla does. Holy, that's Nintendo Switch. That's expensive. It costs a lot. Yeah. And the film where Goji fought the plant monster. What's her name? The plant monster? Is that Biollante? Agreed. Hey Petunia, okay, you guys have been going back and forth there. What do you think of Godzilla 1998? Is that the really shitty one? Is that the really bad one? I have a bunch of the Godzilla, like, I guess, I wouldn't call them, I guess they're action figures. And I think if that's the one I'm thinking of, I had that one. I used to call it Mommy Godzilla when I was a kid because I was little, and I used to feed it Trix cereal because its mouth would open. That's my memory of that. That's the only positive memory I have of that. Also, -1 is getting a sequel. Okay, that's what you guys were talking about with the sequel. Pacific Rim was awesome because you could tell they were influenced by Evangelion and Godzilla. I have not seen Pacific Rim. You use hot glue for wigs and styling. Is that a thing? It is. So for the Roadhog cosplay, I had to slick the whole thing back, and then I had to like put a stick here and then continue it. I used hot glue. A lot of hot glue in that. A lot of hot glue. A lot of flat ironing. A lot of. So if you use hairspray and then you. This. What is this? Hair dryer? I'm like, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, I should have put lemon in that. That tastes gross too. Why does all my drinks taste gross tonight? Pacific Rim was awesome. Okay, I sorry read that. Godzilla 1998 was HMV. I didn't care for it. It would have been better if they just hadn't called it Godzilla. Glad they addressed it in Final Wars. Oh yeah, that's true. It is that Mommy Godzilla, as I'm always gonna call it, is in Final Wars. LOL, Godzilla 1998 was a fun movie. I saw that movie in theaters when you were a kid. Did eat finish? Okay, a bit of a cramped. Oh, hello, Rune. Area to be doing sewing. Oh, I'm sewing on the floor. That's what I do. I sew with my kneecap. I don't know. You know, we're done sewing though, aren't we? Yes. So we should turn that off. We should plug in the hot glue gun. So we can hot glue that piece. So we can at least get the collar. I want to get the collar minus the yellow part done tonight. Because at least then I got something started, right? That's my theory. I mean, it's got those buttons and things, but that's going to end up being in the back, hopefully. I don't know. Where's all my cauldron of goodies here? Hot glue sticks. Not my Koji. But yeah, no, this is the best place to work. So I need, whenever I cosplay, I always make a mess of the entire space, and I've always made cosplay on the floor. Usually I watch something or I listen to music while I do cosplay work. That's how I watched Death Note. I binge watched Death Note in 2 days because I was making my Roadhog cosplay. So I gotta show you guys that cosplay at some point. Not I don't have it anymore, but I should show you pictures at some point. Maybe I'll post them in a community tab or something. I'd have to find them though. I have a like free Fluttershy, that's a pony, isn't it? Shutterfly book that has pictures of when I went to Comic-Con in it. And I also have one that just has a bunch of the cosplay photos because I used to get those for free. I don't know if they still do those promotions, but at the grocery store you'd get coupons for like, hey, a free picture book, and I was like, I should use this. It's free. I should make sure my mouse isn't under the hot glue gun either. I have to wait for that to heat up so I can catch up on chat while I do that. Did it speak finish square words give for 50? I'm sorry, Wyatt. Let's see. That movie grown on me since then. Not going to hate that Zilla. That's fine. You can like it. Again, I have that fond memory of feeding it cereal. So, also I found Dreamtech Maho figure of her and her idol uniform. I now have an obsessive urge to buy it. Is it Dreamtech? The idol one? I've seen that one. That's not one that I'm gonna get because it's the only one where they're in an idol uniform. I think that's the only Girls in Panzer girl in the idol uniform. Unless there's garage kits. But, yeah, I mean, Holy Night, I don't know. I don't know the prices or anything on that one either, so I can't help you out with that. Sorry. Godzilla vs. Megalon was so awesome. You love Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar was neat. Yeah, I remember Megalon was, like, my brother's favorite kaiju, so I assume he really liked that one as well. I don't remember that movie at all. I don't remember a lot of them because I watched them when I was so young. I should just marathon Godzilla. Apparently there's a channel, because my parents gave up TV to just do streaming, and they have some Godzilla channel, they said. Or just plays Godzilla movies 24/7. I was like, that's amazing. Is Brisk Tea real tea? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but dude, yeah. Jet Jaguar is the best chow. Dude, I have Godzilla Save the Earth. That's a good PlayStation 2 game. It's really good. I love it. I used to have a Godzilla game for the Game Boy Advanced, but kids believed me and broke it. So I don't even remember what it was called, but I really liked it. So one day I'll figure out what it was called and I'll get it again. I don't actually remember if it was good, but I liked it as a kid. So let's see, Link. You remember that the hype for you wasn't good over time. It's part of your childhood. So yeah, you appreciate that Godzilla because it's part of your childhood. I get it exactly. It's like, it was bad, but it grows on you just because of nostalgia purposes. I get it. Jet Jaguar. Hear his theme in Godzilla Save the Earth. It's sick, awesome. Godzilla Save the Earth is such a good game. Oh yes, Lena. Real Godzilla just takes the lasers and rockets and stomps them. 1998. Fake hard Godzilla ran away like a bitch. Lena, you. Oh, here we go. Yes, yeah, you guys go back and forth about that. That's why everyone calls him Zilla. Here, I'm calling him Mommy Godzilla. Like, you... just because he was, like, I don't know. Looked more feminine. I don't know. As a kid, I just called him Mommy Godzilla. Because he wasn't buff! You guys are talking about Godzilla, and I'm over here confused, Holy Knight. You should watch some Godzilla movies, Holy Knight. Watch Godzilla Final Wars. You'll see a bunch of the monsters. Let's see. You see the Miho figure pics on your Discord. I've not. Recommend getting it as you have the other 4. Her with her flag is very bold. The one with her with her flag I think I have in my hoard eventually to open. Girl, I love Godzilla Save the Earth. Awesome game. Yeah. Me and my brother used to just throw the buildings back and forth. Eventually they do break, but you can catch the building if one of the monsters throw them at you. So we used to just do that for a while. Mom, the way you said bitch just then was so funny. I do that every now and then. I don't know why. But every now and then, it's a fun word. One time you had a classic Godzilla roar as your message notification on your phone. One day I am backing my truck into a tight space and I got a message and the roar scared the shit out of you. That's amazing, Chowhound. I love that. Dude, I wish at work we have like teams, like it's a messaging thing. That cat, man. I'm tempted to go try and pick her up and bring her in here, but now the hot glue's going, so maybe another day we'll try that. We'll see if she allows it. Or maybe I'll get her to actually be more sociable and she'll come in here on her own. But anyways, so I wish that when our little teams thing at work, I wish we could make our notifications sound like whatever. I would do that in a heartbeat and have it be Godzilla. That would be amazing. Play hot potato with skyscrapers. Yeah, exactly. Godzilla epic. Hello, Kiwi. Good to see you. And yeah, we're having a long discussion about Godzilla right now. Very true. It's cat. Yes. The kitten. The cat. Alright. Did you guys... Whatever. I guess there's enough hot glue in there. Usually I have to put another one. So that way... it pushes down, but that's fine. Stick that right back in there. Pretend it never fell out. Yes, hello there, Kiwi. I hope you're having a good day / evening. Hello, Uncle Ted. Testing. What are you testing? That your chat's working? I was testing my chat before this began too. Hopefully for next stream I can make the everything here look nicer. Not me on the floor. This is gonna be the same thing. Maybe I'll have a better lighting though. I tried to diffuse the light, but it didn't work too well. I mean, I guess it's fine. I'm so used to having my pretty lights behind me, and I'm like, I can't do that over here. Hey, I fixed my name. No more confusion. Ah, the Stargazer shtick was a phase years back. Gotcha, Uncle Ted. Well, now I won't get confused. Now I should remember. And if I don't, then something's seriously wrong with me. Because now your name is Uncle Ted. Alright. We're gonna hope this works. I'm just gluing this together right here. So it looks like it's all one piece. And yeah, technically her collar doesn't have things like this, but that's going to be in the back, so no one's going to see it unless they're behind me, and I don't really care if they see it then. It'll still look kind of neat. I don't know. I made it. Do a room tour? I can't. If I try to do it with the thingy right now. First of all, this room is a wreck because I have everything everywhere, including all the merch from Merchmas over there. I got a bucket full of girls and pads or clothes because I'm going to be doing the lookbook fashion show. I don't know what you want to call it. Got fabric and crap over there in my CDs because I was like throwing things around trying to find chargers and stuff. This room is not in room tour shape right now at all. Do you have Strike Witches, like figures, manga, and anime? I have 3 Strike Witches hanging over there. I got 2 Ericas and 1 Omega. Help me. What's the one that I thought had a different name? What did I even think her name was? My bangs will be cut for next time because it's starting to annoy me. Jesus, help me with my typing. What happened, Petunia? Your cat is about to be the next Godzilla. That's what you were saying. Gotcha. But yeah, so I do, and I have the DVD. Okay. So, got this part down. Oh, I glued it to that. See, and this is why we test it. So I need to glue this to this somehow. Or make a Velcro right there. I really don't want a Velcro, but I guess I'm gonna have to Velcro this part. Darn it. Oh well. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. So this part I'm gonna have to Velcro because there's no real way to do that. I mean, I guess I could glue it to there. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. I'm not going to be able to adjust it, so at this point, hopefully it's... hopefully we're all good. We still might have to Velcro, but this might save us from it. We'll see. Doing my very best not to burn myself. Let's see. Perfect timing to come back to World of Witches. Yeah, Hannah. Just seen Marcelli is the other figure. It's Hannah. Oh, okay, so, yeah, okay, Hannah. See, one day I will continue watching Strike Witches. I haven't seen that much of it. I know I for sure have seen a few episodes, but I don't remember how far. And I've seen a lot of the other scenes. Like, I like, what? I don't know their names. I like the cute cat girl. Sonia? Maybe? Mayhapsabsolutely, that's her name. Oh, let's see. Lena, your phone is gonna die soon and you need to sleep. Good night. Oh, good night, Lena. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll see you soon, but have a good night. Sweet dreams. Let's see. Holy night. Also, I figured out why Anchovy was upset afterwards when she wears the bikini. It's because all the Anzio girls wanted her to sign their pictures of her in a bikini, and she also got fan mail. There's a lot of figures of Anchovy in her orange bikini. But yeah, there's 2. Sorry, I'm trying to pull this apart. Okay. There we go. It does work. Ready? So it looks like that when it's closed, and then it looks like a train wreck when it's open, but that's fine, because no one will know. No one will know. Okay. Now I'll take it apart, and I'll try to... Well, there's nothing I can really do there. Is there? Not really. I can try and... So this is a thing with hot glue that I sometimes do.
I'll put it to the side, and then I'll just reheat it and kind of melt things using the metal that's hot on the hot glue gun. Don't know if that's a pro tip or a really stupid idea, but guess what? That's what I do. It just makes the edge seem nicer, especially with something like this, where it's kind of like leaving little fuzzies where I cut it. Just kind of smoothens it out, I guess. I mean, it won't matter tons because, again, I'm going to paint it. And I'm not too worried about painting this because, again, it's not going to... I think it'll be okay to paint this with acrylic. I think. I'm hoping. I'm going to try and smooth this out so it doesn't look so bad. Alright, that's fine. That's fine enough. We'll live with that. We'll live with that. And Joe is I can't read it from here. Oh my gosh, from the commercials. Joe Isuzu? Honda Isuzu and Isuzu the car manufacturer. I've never heard of that car manufacturer, actually. It's worth watching. Describe them then. There are like 4 cat girls. Silver hair. That is Hartman. No, not Hartman. I do like Hartman, but that's not the one I was thinking of. Think her name is Hartman. She has short blonde hair. No, I like Hartman. Just leave it closed then. Thing is Lucci or Sona. Sona? Think is Sona. She was the kitty. I think she means Sonya. Yeah! Since she's the cutest one of the witches and a cat girl. Yes, I think so. So long since I've seen Strike Witches. Sweet dreams, everyone. My pillow is lonely. Oh, good night, Chow Hound. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully we see you soon. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Yeah, sorry, Sonya. That is Sonya. Okay. Sweet dreams. Yeah, because she's got the black ears, black tail, and she's adorable. I like her. She's cute. I've seen scenes with her in them. Sorry, my legs hurt. My legs hurt. Or this leg hurts, at least. Probably because, you know, crisscross applesauce for over an hour. It's not great. Anyways, alright. So, ta-da. Beautiful. Looks like a collar, right? Looks thick enough, I guess. Ugh, let me get up. Ugh. Sorry for the dramatic noises. Put this sucker on. I don't know, maybe I should have made it a little bigger. Too late now. It's weird because you guys are angled kind of oddly. Nah, I think that's fine. If it was like any wider, it'd have to be chonkier. And this way too. Not that we're gonna be too crazy at the con. But technically, my husband could grab this if he wanted to. And it's not gonna hurt. Well, I guess it could hurt me, but really it's not going to. But it won't break. Because it's that thing in there. So you can like, and it's not gonna come undone. I like knowing that it's sturdy, you know? But, yes. Your favorite Perrine? Lynette. Yes, I know you like Lynette, and I like Lynette's design because she looks like female duo. I've definitely told you that before. Oh, lovely. I'm getting paint on everything. The white, like, mat here, by the way, is the poster board that's usually just in the window. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna use it for that. Why not? We're just gonna paint all over this. It's gonna take a few coats, but just like with the figure customization, we're just gonna do light coats over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. So, also, how many of you guys have been to conventions? I'm curious. And how did you feel about them? Because I have very mixed experiences, and I'm like very excited for this and also very terrified. Which is dumb because I went last year, but I don't know. I have I have issues. So, let's see. Lynette's your favorite. Oh, you love Lynette. She's sweet.
Also, last stream, I'm sorry for having such a delayed reaction to what's going on. It just don't want to be someone out of ban them, and then you get mad. Oh my gosh, I won't get mad if you accidentally ban someone. Well, I mean, there's no reason to ban someone unless what like happened last time happened again. But honestly, like that, you're good, Holy Knight. I was like kind of watching what was going on, so it's not the end of the world. That's gonna happen sometimes, and I would say like unless they're being really rude, just put them in timeout. You know, give people a chance to correct their ways. I guess that guy came back with a secondary account when he was put on timeout, and that's why I immediately just was like, nope, get out of here. You're just trying to start shit, and he was. So, which again, I don't mind people having their opinions on things and all that, and I understood what was happening there to an extent, not really, but I understood that there was a passionate argument going on, but at the same time, this is just not the place to have that argument. Go have it somewhere else. Not here. Not here. Do that elsewhere, please. Let's see. Vanguard. Hello, Vanguard. Hope you're having a good day / evening. You can see me and friends. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. You've never been to a con, would love to. Not sure if I'd cosplay. Yeah, when I went to Comic-Con, I think I was a lot more comfortable because when I cosplayed Roadhog, I covered my face with a mask, so it was like, no one knows who I am! Ha! Plus, I could barely talk to anyone because of the mask, so it was kind of like a way out of interacting with people. Which is so dumb, because, like, you'd think I'd want to go to cons and interact with people, and I do want to. It's just, interacting with strangers is hard. You know? It's odd. Again, I could do so well on camera. I could do well doing this, but for whatever reason, when I'm talking to real-life human beings standing in front of me, I'm just, like, a mess. Well, not really a mess. I fake it till I make it, but it's like, not easy. Not easy, as it should be. I love how they all get character development through the whole series. That's why I need to watch the rest of it, Omega, because I want to see this character development. I want to learn more about these characters than what I've seen. So I haven't seen much. I liked the premise of the show, though. I thought it was interesting and fun. And different. Very different, that's for sure. You've only been to one comic convention that had more anime at it than comics. I spend more time speaking to the Hot Wheels guy there than anything else. That's cool though, Omega. That's neat. I feel like my con was very like last time my con was like similar to that, where it was like, yeah, I went to this convention. It's technically like you can't even say it's an anime convention because it's really not. It's just like a convention. It's Colossicon. It's, I guess, just geek culture in general. Mostly, though, you see cosplays of anime characters and video game characters. But I just talked to a guy about music the whole time. Like, that was not the whole time, but that was like the highlight of the con, was just talking about music, which has nothing to do with like weeb crap or video game stuff. It's just like, hey, we're gonna talk about music instead. It's like you're gonna just talk about Hot Wheels instead, which, hey, that's all good. Holy Knight, you've been to Zero, sadly. You do want to go one of the day. Where's the one you're going at? It's in the, is it the Poconos? No, it's not. Is it the Poconos? It's the Kalahari in Pennsylvania. It's September, first week of September, I think so. But that's the one we're going to. I would never go to Comic-Con again, New York City Comic-Con. I just kind of overrated. It's too big. That's the big problem. It's too big and too expensive. Too much work. too much. It's just too much. Personally. Let's see. Link, conventions, least to have fun. I went to one last week, bought some goodies, play games, Mario Kart and Guitar Hero, went to panels. Oh, nice! That's cool, Link. Very cool. Uncle Ted, God only gives his smallest battle to his funniest clowns. Very true, Ted. That is how it felt watching it afterwards. May try to have fun in conventions. Me try to have fun in conventions. Yes, I try. I will definitely try. I should say. Not I do try. I will definitely try. If I did do a cosplay for a con, I would probably do an outfit styled on The Division. There you go. Okay, I'll just apologize if it was unnecessary timeout, if that's... Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just if you're unsure, Holy Knight, you can do timeout, and if they ask, like, why was I put in timeout, it's like, okay, well, you must have done something that put you there, so just make sure you behave, and if it was an accident, it won't happen again. That's it. You don't have to feel bad or anything. Like, being a moderator, I don't want anyone to feel stressed out about that. And if you are stressed out, just tell me, and you do not have to have the wrench. I didn't give that to people to stress anyone out. Like, it's okay if you don't feel comfortable with it. Don't feel bad. But at the same time, if you do feel comfortable with it, and you're just worried about, like, banning someone or something, just put them in timeout. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Timeout is like a warning kind of thing. So. That's all. If I did a cosplay, okay. My first con was back in 2010. Me and my old buddy in high school had so much fun. Got to meet Steve Bloom, voice of Tom from Toonami. Oh, nice. Very cool. Stephen Bloom. Why does he sound so familiar? I don't think I've met him. I don't think so. I met... Oh, what's his name? Nolan North? And... what's the other one that's big? What's his name? Troy Baker! There you go. Yes, them. Uncle Ted, you sort of miss cons, but it's been so long and you just don't have the energy or time. I have two words for you. Con smell. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's inevitable. I will say, last time it wasn't that bad. I didn't have anybody noticeable around me. To say the least, you know, which is good. Years back, you cosplayed as Jane from Firefly. Firefly! Jane was one of my favorite characters, Uncle Ted. I liked Jane and River were my favorite characters. Easiest cosplay ever. Just some old duty gear and one of the t-shirts. And the hat. Did you wear the hat too? Strike Wishes is something that you can take as a very silly show or look at all the extremely well written and detailed show. Yeah, well, that's how I felt like about, like, because at first I was like, why do they have animal parts? I don't understand. And then when you look at it as like witches and like familiars and all that, I was like, oh my gosh, this show does have, like, there's reasons behind these things. I can appreciate that. So yeah, I do definitely want to watch it. And while I do think there is a lot of silliness, at least because, again, I think fan service is funny. But, I was like, there's reasons for things. I really should watch it and give it, like, more of a chance again. Not that I, like, stopped watching it for any particular reason. I just didn't... Oh my gosh, Angel! Hello! Where's my thing? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if anything popped up on the screen because I can't hear anything. Where's my thingy? I still haven't gotten a new one. It's still really hard to blow into this thing. Thank you so much, Angel. Quack. Let's see. Let me catch up on everybody here. Division. Oops. LOL. Misspelled. No big deal, Vanguard. No big deal. Why Why did I think that Lena was one of Consuming Plastic's kiddos when calling her mom? My kids don't know how to use the internet. Uh-oh, why are we all blurry? Hello? Oh, is it because I did the thing? Why are we blurry now? Hello, camera. There we go. Fix that. Remember getting autographed, but nowadays that's a no-no? You remember love getting autographs? Oh, how come? Why is it a no-no? I would never want to go to that city. What city? New York? I've only been there a handful of times. Oh no, you're good. I'm just worried about abusing my power. Oh, you won't abuse it. You definitely don't have that that sort of mentality, Holy Knight. Kind of like buying fan arts and goodies when you go to cons. Yeah, that's artist alley's neat. In other news, I'm planning to do some channel fan art at some point. Awesome, Vanguard. I'll have to check it out. Holy Knight, if you went to a convention, you would have to bring a friend. It's not my social anxiety that would eat me from the inside out. Yeah, and sadly none of my friends can go. So I'm with my husband, but he's bringing his friends, so I will be alone for a good chunk of it, I'm sure, when he and his friends want to go off and do stuff. So I just have to deal. But the good thing is that we got a hotel room this time, so I can just go up there and hide if I get too anxious or anything, and be like, okay, I need to go take a nap. I need to go reset my brain. Hold on a second. Oh, also, Holy Knight, just a little thing. Yeah, I don't love to talk about this stuff, but if I can help someone out, if you're feeling anxious, apparently a way to ground yourself is eat something sour, like Warheads or whatever those little sour candies are. I learned that recently, and I was like, oh, interesting. Vanguard, I'm confused what you mean by channel of fan art. Yes, and hello. Alright, let's go. I'm catching it up. I'm so behind now. Ah! Well, Angel Oki, welcome. And a correction to what I said earlier, I have been to Small Con, met Spanish voice actors. Oh, for Dragon Ball. Nice. That's cool. Uncle Ted, I have the hat. Okay, you see, you have the hat, but this was Dragon Con just after summer. So I only got... Oh, you only wore for photos, otherwise it was too hot. Uncle Ted, Dragon Con, this is a really specific question. Were the Gothsicles there when you went? Quick, one time I really want to go to this con. I really want to meet Kevin Eastman, the creator of TMNT. Ooh, funny, after I waited for my dad to pick me up, I bump again. Oh, really? You met him outside too? That's awesome. Just think of it as high school. Then the smell's not too bad, provided there is no one to notice. Yeah, anyone noticeable. Yeah, nobody was really bad when I went, so. Not at least to Colossicon. I remember New York City Comic Con being a little. The Quackman's here. You gave up on day 2 and was Jane wearing slides. I have worn boots. You had worn boots enough in your life. Don't need it when trying to drink, have fun, and see panels. True. You need to be comfortable. That's why I have the Lane and the Mimi or Ushka cosplay, or Ushka. I don't know how to say it. I assume it's Ushka, but I don't really know how to speak Russian words. So, but that's why I have those two, because I'm like, they're comfy cosplays. Because Mima is, I mean, I have a figure of her up there, but Mima wears like a sweetheart little dress thing that's short and all this crap. That I will not be working on stream, because that I'm gonna need to take on and off over and over and over again. Cameras blurry. Yeah, I fixed that. It's doing. Apple computer. Yeah, I don't have an Apple computer. Autographs got expensive. Yeah, that's true. But yes, cons do smell. The more I think, look at my community posts, the more I regret not saying one thing about it. Really, I'll definitely have to try that. Yeah, Holy Knight. It's worth a try. I mean, I don't know how well it works, but I heard that from a professional, so. Yes, they ruled. Crook Shadows too? They were there too? What? Damn it! I wish I was there, and you have no idea, Uncle Ted, how happy I am that you know who the Consicles are and the Crook Shadows. Darn, man. I love... I haven't listened to all the Crook Shadow stuff. I still need to go through all their stuff, but I've listened to all the Gossicles. I have all their CDs. Brian from Rhode Island. He... Actually, do I have his... Hold on, I gotta show you something funny, Uncle Ted. That guy is hilarious. Ugh, excuse me while I get up. Oh, my legs probably need this anyways. Do I have it over here? Yes, I do. Alright. So, funny thing about Brian from the Gothsicles. On his website, when I was buying the CD, I was like, can you do me a favor and can you sign it? So he signed it, right? Oh, wait, right. I have to go here. So, thank you. And he signed it, right? But then he did this. He just wrote all over everything. And I was like, what? And on the back, he crossed out the one label. I'm like, okay. The dude's awesome. I just wanted his signature, and he instead decided... And he gave me, like, little random cards. Like, from random things. I don't even remember what they were, but it was just, like, really random crap he just threw in with the CD. I was like, okay, Brian. Oh, he's great, though. He cracks me up. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I just geeked out for a second there. I love it. I love it so much. Angel, it costs me $100 for an art and picture with Brian April, voice of redhead girl from for Brian April, redhead girl from Date Alive. Oh wow, over $100. That's a lot. See, I haven't gotten anything signed at a con since it's been well over a decade. So, and yeah, I mean, well, maybe not well over a decade, because I guess technically at that Comic-Con I got, well, I didn't get anything signed by, did I get something? Maybe I did get something signed by Nolan North, but who did I get? What's his name? Quentin Flynn. He was great. Master Shake from that show I don't watch, but he was also Raiden from Metal Gear. That's why I got it signed, and he was great. He was sitting with the guy who voices Frylock, and they weren't even where you were supposed to get autographs. They were in the like dealer room. They just got a table set up and did their own thing. I was like, I just love that on so many levels. But he was sweet. He was really nice. He's up there on my list of best people I've met at, like, celebrities, I guess, that I've met at a con. But you remember the guy cosplay Casey Jones, but he smelled so bad. Oh god, Link. That's awful. For the channel fan art, I was thinking of making a piece with Evelyn and Monica being buddies. Oh my gosh, you should. I could do it too. We'll do a little art trade. You draw them together and I'll draw them together. Had it bouncing in my head since last stream when I brought everything up. Yeah, Vanguard. I have to look up. Do you have pictures of Evelyn up somewhere that I could see? You might. I just haven't looked at your channel or anything yet. But don't know how to say Russian words. LOL. Turn on your Pravda card. Yes, got a picture with a cruise shadows. Oh, Valkyrie. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool. That is so great. Links. Oh, be careful. There are some mean actors. Saw the two guys from the original Power Rangers, Bulk and Skull. Those guys are jerks. Don't want to... you know, I think I talked about this before, but I was really disappointed when I met Tobin Bell, Jigsaw, from the Saw movies. He came late, and then he seemed like he wanted to die. Like, he just did not want to be there. But the first person in line had, like, a bunch of movie props, and they wanted them all signed, and they were just going to sell them all on eBay. So I get that he was kind of done, but he was, like, done before he got there. He kind of seemed, like, hungover. He was not happy. But Costas Mandler was great. Sucks for them to be only remember in the kids show, nothing else. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're only known for a kids show, that also might rub you the wrong way. Brian from Rhode Island. You mean Brian Griffin? What? No, what is his name? Brian, it looks like it's like Stefan or something. I can't actually read what he wrote. That's not right. Is it a G? I can't read his handwriting. How was it meeting the dog from FG? From... What's FG? What's FG? And who's that? Wait. Not... Or you were talking to me, Angel? I'm confused. I mentioned too many people's names. DragonCon cosplayers can get a little far out. The one girl was Mystique, and all she had on was yellow contacts, blue paint, like a crotch pasty. I don't know what it's called, and the flat ends of her feet. Wow, that's a bit much. And a smile. That was it. That's wow. I mean, I guess it's kind of accurate, right? Mystique's design doesn't leave much to the imagination, to be fair. Oh, how goes making that cosplay? I sent you on Discord. Joke. It's gonna cost quite a bit. Yeah, for the Sturm Grenade or whatever it's called. The Stella Grenade? The something grenade? I know. When I saw that, I was like, that's pretty great. Pretty great stuff, Angel. Pretty great. I love it. Worst panel you were in was William Shatner. He sucked. Oh, really? He sucked in with supporting AI. Huh. Huh. He does cons, like, recently? I'm just thinking you said AI, and I'm like, that must have been fairly recent then, right? If so, it's kind of crazy, because he's, like, super old. But I guess, hey, that's how they make a little extra money now, huh? You put pictures of Evelyn up on the Discord. I'll ping you where I left them. An art trade would also sound fun. Yeah, if you want to, you can also DM me on Discord, Vanguard. Just because I'm really bad at navigating Discord, because I have a million notifications and stuff, because I never go on Discord, because I neglect my Discord duties. Brian from Family Guy. Oh, is he really from Rhode Island? I didn't know that. Dude, that is awesome. I would have loved to have seen that. Sounds like a proper Celtic woman about to fight the Roman. What? You only met Australian race drivers and authors, all good and nice people. Well, that's good. Oh my goodness, I am. Where am I? Will Wheaton comes across as a total power tool, but he actually talked to me in an elevator, and that's cool. It made me not hate Wesley Crusher. That's really cool. It is cool when you get to see them not, doing. Not just sitting there signing or whatever. It's cool when you see people like that as actual people, Cat. I know, the cat's so loud. Why don't you make one FBI? Oh my gosh, wait. The hot glue I'm still on. Hold on. It will just keep on spitting out hot glue if I don't unplug it. Why don't you just make one FBI? Sorry, it's breaking down my door. Good thing you have to turn in your Pravda card, because I know one Russian word for the word for grenade. Nice. I need to start reading in order, and my eyesight is getting so much worse. Why didn't you just... Okay, that's... I have forgotten to tell you about something related to that thing back in January. I might say it here. That's fine, but I also might not respond to it here, Petunia, if it's about you-know-who, because I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring that up. He's irrelevant at this point. He shall be irrelevant, because that's what he deserves. I remember get to see Kevin Conroy, his panel back in 2015. I get to see Stan Lee's panel. Oh, that's awesome that you got to see him, though. Before his passing. That must have been cool. 2015, I was hyped to see Kevin Eastman, but my brother was hyped to see Stan Lee. His panel was huge in a huge ballroom. I can imagine. Check out Yogi Mac. He goes in the first two allegations. Yeah, I saw one of the videos. It might have been that one. That's how I learned about it, Petunia. But I can check it out, I suppose. She is right on the other side of the door. But she won't come in here. If I open the door, she won't come in. She's just gonna keep howling. Howling. Okay, that is a story. Wait, Angel, what? 2015. Yeah. Okay, this is a story. I am playing online. Oh, hi, Wolfpack. Hope you're having a good day / evening. I'm playing online streaming, but came to say you're one of my favorite YouTubers, and your Gunpla is off the chain piece. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much, Wolfpack. Hope you have fun playing. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate that. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm like one of your favorites, but I really appreciate that. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I can make stuff that you guys like to watch. I am very glad. I'm glad you find I'm glad you guys want to chill out with me while I'm doing stuff like this too. Like, it's nice. It's nice to not just you know, be painting here alone for, you know, hours on end, actually being able to just chill with you guys while I do so. It's nice. I really appreciate it. Angel, I have a friend who makes shirts, yes. She was in the Dallas airport and saw a man in a wheelchair alone. She helped him out and talked to him for hours, and she asked where he was going, and he said, "Hi kitty, I'll give you food, fish, anchovies." She's not hungry. She has food. She's just being a little nuisance, and I love her. But that's what's happening. That's why she just gives up, and then she'll start again. She'll do that all night. She stops for a few hours, and then all of a sudden she starts up again. And that fish is you, anchovy. Yeah, exactly. Oh, real pizza. I am not good with fish. Pizza is good, though. I do not like pizza. I think I've talked about that, though. I am not a fan of pizza. I could never actually be an Anzio. That is why Monica is a Saunders. Well, plus, you know, I'm American. I had to pick Saunders. I had to. Let's not act like I had a choice in the matter. Also, this is becoming red. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, this is becoming red. It's going to take a million coats, but I'd rather do it in light coats like this. Because first of all, it actually dries quick, and then you can put another coat on top of it. But also because if you glop it on up, it's not going to look as nice. Patience. Patience in many layers when painting. Very important. Very, very important. And then I'll figure out how I want to add the little yellow thing. I'm thinking I might add it with foam. I might just make it a foam piece and hot glue it on there. And I can make it metallic. I don't even think I actually need it to be metallic. I just assume it's supposed to be, but it's not metallic on the pictures. I don't know. I'm not sure. I sent a ping of Evelyn's design. Awesome. Have fun. I will. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but Vanguard, I would love to do that. I would love to do a little art trade. That'd be cool. I will do my best. Hopefully I'll have time this week. Hopefully shouldn't be a problem. This week I should be able to get to it. At least sketch it. At least start it. You love shrimp, Holy Night? Shrimp's good. I like it when it's breaded. Or fried? Whatever that is. Whatever that is. I don't think I'd eat it any other way. I'm gonna have to let this dry for a second before I keep doing this, because even though I just said it dries pretty quick, I see that I am ripping paint up as I'm going, so gonna have to set it down for a second. But let me get this one started first, and then I'll set this down. I'll catch up on chat for a bit, and then Yeah, tonight, by the way, I'm not going to be able to actually, because sometimes, you know, there's many a time where I stay after 11. I actually can't because I have to wake up early to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my long day, and I have to wake up at 5:30. So, need to try and sleep a little bit. Again, I'm pretty hopped up on Sudafed, but, you know, at least I can breathe. Now, my issue with my allergies wasn't even breathing before. It was just scratchy throat and overall feeling like crap. Alright. Oh, there you go. Here's the rest of Angel's story. He was going to a Comic-Con in a major city, but he makes Marvel characters. Before long, a couple people came and got him. She asked for the man's name, and he said Stan Lee. Oh, that's awesome. When she returned home and told her kids, they freaked out and asked if she got pictures, and she said no because they were just sitting and she didn't know him until the end of the conversation. That's such a cool story, though, Angel. I love that. That is awesome. Petunia, this might be random, but can you smug like you did for the thumbnail of your 2025 anime figure pre-order video? What I do in that video? What I do? Can I shrug, or did I read that wrong? Can I smug? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what I do. Like, did I do that? Did I don't know what I did. Sorry, Petunia, I'd have to look it up. Got 2 cats. My dad doesn't like pets. Other way, he loves the cats. That's always what they say. They were always like, I don't want cats, I don't want that, and then the cats are there and it's like they're the best of buddies. I've seen it happen before. It's always those people. The cats are like, yes, this is the human that I want, the one who doesn't want me. And that's true. My cat, if you ignore her, she's more affectionate. If you want to be affectionate towards her, she's like, ew, what are you doing? Cats are just sassy like that. At least my cats always have been. Except for my old cat. My old cat, Angel, she was like super chill all the time. And then she went blind. So, she became a lot more affectionate after she went blind. That might have had something to do with it. I must go. Peace out, my glib gloves. Peace out, Uncle Ted. Sorry I'm a little late on that, but have a good night, sweet dreams. If it is, in fact, nighttime for you. This was a while before he passed anyways, and it said she holds the memory close to her. Yeah, that's really sweet that she talked to him for like hours. Like, that's such a neat story. Aw. Link, you weren't a cat person. My mom found our cat at a Family Dollar, had 1 kitty, now we have 2. Aw. Are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Nola and Blackie. Oh, are those the kitty cats' names? Aww. This is your reminder to like the stream. Oh, thank you, Holy Night. I always forget to ask people to do that. Like the stream! Yes, please. It helps in the algorithm, and I always forget to tell people that. It always helps. And I also realize that whenever I'm listening to a stream, I always forget to like it. I'm like listening to it for a while, and I'm like, they say like the stream. I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that. I'm not gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna what? I'm gonna be a bit tied up with college exam. Oh yeah, take your time. Yes, you take your time too, Vanguard. I just don't want to like forget about it. Oh wait, if you don't, there will be a KV2 outside your house. I missed that part, Holy Night. It's like a chain mail. Or chain letter. Chain mail is what you wear. Chain letter, yes. Chain email? Isn't that what they were called? Isn't that what they were called back in the day, where someone would send you an email and they were like, send this to 10 of your friends or you're going to die tonight? Oh, the good old days of the internet. I'm gonna be, yeah, okay, Cinco de Mayo, my father, Mexican favorite holiday. Oh, yes, it's tomorrow. Or is it already that for you, Angel? Very, very good, very good. Cat Tufts feels like, oh yeah, cat tongues feel like sandpaper. That they do. Meow. Oh, Vanguard, are you jumping off? or I don't know, Omega saying goodnight. I missed it if you're jumping off. If you are, have a good one. Good evening, my friends. Hello, Animasta. Hope you're having a good evening yourself. I'm letting this dry a little bit, but this is what we've created. We've created a collar for Mimi. From scratch, kind of. I mean, it's from pieces. It's a recycled pieces of multiple things sewn together, glued together, and now painted together. That is what we've accomplished. That was the goal. It was that, and then work on the hat if we had time. So next cosplay stream we'll work on the hat. I have to go back to Hobby Lobby and see if the fabric's on sale, because the little parts of the ears on the inside, I don't have fabric for that, like those colors, but I found exactly what I wanted. Sorry, that was the microphone. I found what I wanted at Hobby Lobby, and I like recorded and was like, this is what I'm going to use for this. This is what I'm going to use for this, so yeah, I gotta do that. Good day. I love it when my cat licks my fingers with their tongues. It's weird. It's a weirdly good feeling. My family has a couple of cats. My favorite and my buddy, Mr. Sparkles. My sister named him. Aww. That's the paint. I'm just spilling everywhere. After a YouTuber's cat. Oh, that's cute. Hello. Sorry, I thought you were going. My bad, Vanguard. No, you're good, Omega. It's late. It's all good. It's 9:50 p.m. for me, so I'm an hour behind you consuming. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are. Holy night, I was just saying goodnight too. Oh, you can all just, we'll all just say goodnight to each other. I'm not leaving for another 9 minutes, but good night, everyone. Oh, it's all good. Mimi looks a bit like Lucario from Pokemon. I don't know Pokemon well enough to know what that looks like. Here you go. Here's Mimi again. Since that's drying and I'm reading chat. No, it's the middle of the day here. I thought Vanguard was going to bed. But yeah, it's the middle of the day, but good night, Omega. I'm losing my mind slowly. I can't. My hair is bothering the ever-living crap out of me. Oh my gosh. I cut my own bangs, so I have to let them grow out, because if I cut them when they're only this long, I'll cut them like up to here and I'll look ridiculous. So I have to let them grow out before I cut them. But the growing out process sometimes. Ugh. Who remembers Stampy Cat? Sorry, I heard cat in YouTube. Stampy Cat. I don't remember Stampy Cat. I remember Long Cat. I remember Grumpy Cat. I don't think I remember Stampy Cat. You know what? I'm gonna go get the cat. Since now the hot glue gun's on. Oh, she's stuck. Oh, there she is again. Okay. I'm gonna do my best. Wish me luck, guys. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can grab that kitten. Gush that cat. Sorry. I gotta move that stuff out of the way. The door's right here. I told you, this room's a small mess. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you? Well, I failed. I failed. I think she knew I was gonna try and pick her up, but she just ran right, like, through my arms. She was like, nope, not doing it. I'm like, alright, next time. We'll try next time. What is that manga in the background? Which one? There's many. This is all Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Zelda. This is Switch and Wizard. I don't know if that... It's actually by James Patterson. I never read it, but... this is... I found it on the side of the road. Steins Gate, Land of Lustrous, which I still need to read. Witch, Wiseman Sleeps. Oh, what's this? Oh, I was wondering where the Tanya Stan thing went. It clearly got stuck in between there. Random thing that I never read. Naruto, Berserk, No Guns Life, Battle Royale. Can you see that? Okay, you guys can't really see that. And Trigun. Those are the ones you can see. That is a bookshelf of manga. It is a bookshelf of manga. Cat reveal. Nope, not cat reveal. She ran away and she hid. She hid from me. Yes, you remember. Okay, you guys are talking about that cat. You watched some of his videos when you were younger. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry for no kitty reveal. The cat things were ugly. I don't know. Kitty will knock over toys. Yeah, she comes in here and she likes to play with these, actually. The little Girls and Pens or coaster keychain thingies. She likes to play with them. I come in and they're like knocked off all the time. I'm like, okay. What breed is your cat? So the one that you hear all the time is a short hair calico, short hair tabby calico mix. The one on the ground, we have a cat on every floor of the house. The one on the main floor is a Siamese tabby mix, and then the one in the basement, because she likes to live in the basement, is a ragdoll. So, and we got the calico from my coworker because a cat decided to give birth in his garage, not to be confused with the cat that gave birth like in under his dryer or something in his basement. He's one of those people, you know, the cat, what do they call it? The cat distribution system. He's one of those people. He just randomly gets kittens. And then he has to find people to take them off his hands. So I took the newest kitty of our family off of his hands. And she has a heart murmur, so we're hoping she grows out of that, but she does have a heart murmur, so yeah. We haven't like gotten her fixed or anything yet because when they have heart murmurs, it can be weird under anesthesia and everything. And like, not to dampen the mood, but apparently she could just all of a sudden die, just randomly at any point in time. Which I mean, any of us could really, but you know, that's just a thing with them. Like the vet told me that she's like, just if you all of a sudden find her, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just as part of the defect. If her heart is seriously messed up. I was like, aw, poor kitty. So yeah, it's not great, but yeah, cat on each floor of the house. LOL. Do you get them desexed? Is that what that says? Well, no, the other two are fixed. It's just the kitten that's not. She's the only one. They're all girls anyways, but yeah, no, she's the only one. So, hope she gets better then. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I mean, she's not in pain. It's just that's just a possibility, and it's like we're just waiting till she's a little older to get her spayed, just because of that whole thing. Plus, kittens also are weird with anesthetic. So, cats in general, I think, are, but kittens specifically, and with her having that going on, we just want to. Hopefully, there is a possibility she'll grow out of it, so we're just kind of like fingers crossed, you know. But, oh, Holy Night, you said Mr. Sparkles is an orange cat. He's not one of those fat ones, but he is a big cat, and he loves to be picked up, and held like a baby. That's so cute. Angel, you said you saw an anime called Beast Tamer. It's pretty good. Sorry on a cat vibe right now. That's fine. I want to cuddle my cat, but she's an outdoor cat and is probably in the woods with her boyfriend. Aww. Very cute. Very cute. They can't move or get up. What? What, Link? Oh, what, the cats? No, they choose to segregate themselves. That's not our doing. They chose where they wanted to be, and my cat is the one on the, like, you know, so Shadowheart is the kid's cat, and my cat, Ostara, is the one on the main floor, and she's just not very nice to the other cats. She doesn't beat them up, she just hisses at them. And then the cat in the basement, she also hisses at the others, but she just, like, wants to be in the basement. She likes to hide under things and stuff, and it's like her own little domain. She likes to kill mice, and I think she likes to eat the bugs down there. I don't know. She's a rag doll, but she was found on a construction site. She's got an interesting little story. She's a ragdoll, which is like super pretty kitties that people like pay a lot of money for or whatever. She was found as a kitten on a construction site, relocated by my now husband's mom, who relocated her to her neighborhood. And then when she was gonna move, I was like, but the kitty cat. So we took the kitty cat, we adopted her at that point, me and my husband. We're like, nope, we're taking her. We're taking her. She's ours now. But, well, gotta go. Good night. Good night, Angel. Thank you again. And I hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna have to hop off too, but real quick, let me catch up on chat and then I will hop off. Here's what we did. I'm gonna put it on and probably get paint in my hair. I don't really care. I don't care. Let me go ahead and... I'm gonna get paint on my neck too, aren't I? That's fine. That's fine. Where's the... Aha! There we go. Look at that so far. It's a thing. Made a thing. Doesn't look half bad, I don't think. I do think I probably could have made it a little bit bigger, but no going back now. There you go. You got the... That. Yeah, it's good. Good enough. Good enough. It's not touching my neck at all, so that's it. that's it. I just have to keep on painting it quite a bit, and yeah, because or else if I made it any bigger, it would like sink down low in the front more. And I think it's pretty, like, it's not touching my neck. It's pretty loose. Pretty loose. Let's go ahead. I'll catch up on chat, and then I will jump off for the night. But this was fun. Oh, Beast Tamer, love that anime? Oh, I'll have to watch it. At some point. At some point. Looks like there was a crime scene up here. Oh boy. Beast Tamer, well, gotta go. Yeah, in any case, I'm gonna head to bed. Alright. Good night, Vanguard. Good night, everybody. Fat cats that can't move or get up. The cat was meowing at you because tomorrow is Monday. Holy Night in Orange. Alright. Oh, you had 3 cats, but all passed away. The last one was on June 2024. Sorry to hear that, Petunia. Jeez, that was pretty recently. What... What I miss? Yes, sorry, Demi. You kind of missed the whole thing. It's okay. The stream goes back up after, after I end it, so it's all good. You'll be able to watch it. No worries, no problems. Do cats eat their kittens? Not that I know of, Link. I knew a cat that bit the kitten's leg off, but it had a bum leg, so that's not that. We did always make a joke about my mom's cat, though, who has since passed. His name was Fred, and he was the only one who survived out of his siblings, and he was a stray, and I always made jokes that he had to eat his siblings. My family has a very dark sense of humor. It's horrible, but yeah, we're like, yeah, well, Fred's a little special. And he's always hungry, because, he had to eat his siblings. Oh, man. Anyways. Yeah, if they're hungry enough. It looks accurate to the character. Thank you, Omega. So, there we go. First part, kind of, it's not completed, but I'll probably complete this throughout the week. I'll work on it little by little, and then this part will be done, and then we will work on the hat next time, which is exciting. Which, again, hopefully won't be this Wednesday. It'll be the next Wednesday, because this Wednesday is the Dream Tank match stream. So I'll be streaming again Wednesday, playing that. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you for joining me for my cosplay stream on the floor. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody.